Hi guys, welcome to today's video. We're going to be talking about manifesting your life overall, how to get everything you want in life, all the different areas, all the different goals you have, and just live the life that you want and deserve. So today's going to be talking all about that. I definitely want to delve more into these topics. I'm feeling very inspired recently about this area and just building up on confidence. So let me know if this is something you're excited for me to talk about, if you have any specific areas you want me to talk about. Yeah, just let me know if you're on the same page, the same vibe as me. But we're going to talk about how to get what you want in life. I will be giving all my advice throughout this video, the different steps, step by step, breaking everything down of how to actually achieve this. So do stay tuned and follow through into the video to hear all of my thoughts. If you'd like to delve even more deep and get some one-on-one coaching, get some extra advice, get your questions answered, you can work with me in a more of a group open setting with my membership. Everything is on screen. That is my most affordable coaching service. Technically, it's not fully coaching, but you get some extra help from there, all the way up to one-to-one coaching, which also the information will be on screen in the description box. So yeah, do reach out and take a look. Pause the video if you're interested in working with me. And now let's get into the video. First point is to be direct and decisive. Be direct, go straight in with what you want. You know, once we're going to get into how to figure out what you want and how to actually categorize and focus mentally on that, but be direct. Don't skirt around the different topics or try and minimize your end goal. Just be really specific, like, oh, that's kind of something I've always wanted in life. This is what I want to feel. This is what I want to achieve. Bam, directly into that, and be decisive and say, yep, that's my decision. That is what in my mind right now, and you can always change your mind, but that's what in my mind feels the best. This is where my happiness lies. This is what I've always wanted. This is a really positive goal for me to work towards. So focus on that. The next part of actually being able to focus on that and really embody that is to have confidence in yourself. Also having confidence in your abilities. So your ability to manifest, your ability to do this, that you are actually able to manifest this, you're able to achieve what you want. You're not limited, you're not different to other people, you're not unable to, achieve your desires. There's absolutely nothing holding you back except what you might think is holding you back, but there's nothing objective to say you can't have all the happiness that you want in life. So yeah, just be confident in yourself and your ability to actually get that. Once you know, this is what I want, this is the specific end result, write out a list of all those goals, the end result, and then turn it around into an affirmative statement, an affirmation statement. So literally just write an affirmation for it. But that's why I said be really direct and decisive. It can be very simple. You don't need to overcomplicate it. Sometimes a little more analysis could go into it, but generally if it's like, oh, well, I just want to be financially stable, there you go, that's your affirmation, that's your end result goal. If it's, I want to earn $1 million a year, I want to save £10,000 by the end of the year, whatever it may be, if you have this goal in your mind, you're like, oh, that would be amazing. Like I said, go straight to that end result, be decisive with it and say, this is what I want, this is what I want to work towards, write it out, and then your statement would be, I've saved £10,000 this year. I am now earning $1 million a year, whatever it is. You've got your affirmation right there. I would say pick a few at most per topic. So, love, appearance, self-concept, money, family, all these different areas of your life, whatever it is you're working on. It can be far more granular than that. But yeah, the different areas, pick a few affirmations per topic at most. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't give yourself too much effort. Just try and keep it relatively simple and to the point. Decide then where you want to prioritize, if you want to prioritize, or you can split your time equally amongst everything. That's totally fine. You can do, a certain amount of time of manifesting consciously each day for each topic. Or if you're like SP, love, my appearance, money, these are the things I need to prioritize now. What will give me the most balance, stability, logically it makes sense because you can apply logic if you want to, if you have bills to pay, yeah, prioritize your finances. So pick maybe if there are areas you want to prioritize, and then set out a scheduled time to affirm. Say, well, SP, I really want that now. That makes total sense. Then you could put 30 minutes a day and just 10 minutes for all the other topics per day. or, you know, whatever time frame you want to allocate. I would say probably at least 10 minutes a day per topic as a minimum, because if you put any less than that, it's really not saturating the mind strongly. You're having many other thoughts throughout the day that could contradict it, and you're not creating new beliefs quickly at all if you only do a couple minutes. So 10 minutes as a minimum, I think, is a good amount. So yeah, set aside the scheduled time for all the topics, but then say, you know what, maybe there are areas I do want to prioritize. So the reason you should schedule time in and be more structured, because if it's not scheduled in, if you don't really know what you're doing, you don't have an idea of, you know, every day, you know, every morning you wake up and say, right, today I'm going to get this done, so I'll do 10 minutes of this now. If you don't have this idea, this schedule, this clear vision, then you're not really going to be that focused, and you might forget to affirm. We've all done this. Like, I sometimes forget to check certain notifications, you know, forget to do my nails for the day, wherever I did them this morning though, but you might forget to do certain things because you haven't written it down, you haven't put it in your mind, you haven't made it an important task for yourself mentally. We all have this, like, even for the simplest things, like, you know, like I said, I didn't paint my nails this morning, whatever. But if you don't tell yourself, this is what I should be doing, this is what I'm going to aim to do, have a visual, you know, diary written out of a schedule, even if you want, then the chances are you might forget to affirm. You won't prioritize it. You might spend too much time watching TV, doing something else. And then you realize by the end of the day, oh, actually, I didn't really affirm much today. So the reason a schedule is important is to help to keep you on track and focused on those goals. Then also, in order to get what you want in life and not be kind of shut down by hurdles, ignore other people's negative opinions. If someone has something negative to say, even just like their limiting beliefs, but like it doesn't have to be them saying something negative about your life to you, but if someone is complaining about money, complaining about their relationship, all these things, don't absorb that, don't take that in, and don't ponder on it, don't try and analyze it. Yeah, because like the craziest stuff can happen. I have these experiences in my life all the time. I'm like hyper aware of how manifestation works, and I see the most amazing, crazy, unexpected things come up, where maybe I'll focus on something, tell my friends a story, see something on social media, and then something similar comes up in my life, or it's reflected, or something similar happens to me. Not anything like super crazy, nothing bad, but really like weird random stuff. Or like I'll have a dream about something I spent an hour talking about, and I'm like, oh yeah, that saturated my mind. So you just don't want to absorb people's negative opinions. And then tying into that, as I already said, ignoring limiting beliefs. So coming from other people. With your own, that's a slightly different concept, but yeah, other people's limiting beliefs. So if they try and place their worries with, you know, rightfully they're just trying to help you sometimes, like a parent or friend might be trying to give you advice, warn you, and, you know, try and help you prevent mistakes. That's totally normal, but you don't have to take on board everything, especially if you're manifesting a positive outcome and they have something negative to say around that topic, around that area, that concept. Don't take that on board, don't absorb and then start thinking about and focusing on that limiting belief. Applying a mental diet. I'll get into that again in a moment. What else did I write down here? The limiting belief and negative circumstances. So that's in your own life. If something is obviously showing the opposite of your manifestation, you don't need to absorb that or take that on as a fact or try to analyze it or like physically resolve it. Just distance yourself mentally from that and try and think positively. Try and, you know, put the conscious manifesting effort in. Then, of course, as I said, with mental diet, learn about the mental diet, learn what it is, why it's important, and how to implement it. And then you literally just implement it in your life. You learn, right, I have videos delving more into what a mental diet really is, but you learn why we need a mental diet, how to do it throughout the day, how to mentally, you know, flip around the negative thoughts, not let the negative thoughts overwhelm you, and you know, basically just being aware of your thoughts, and then when something comes up, you say, I'm not going to spiral from this. And yeah, just implementing that in your life, that's going to help so much. One of my final points to you guys is to just keep persisting. If you really want your desire and you understand manifesting, you understand how the manifestation comes together perfectly, you just keep persisting no matter the circumstance, no matter the negative thoughts, no matter what other people have to say. If you really want it, then you just keep going. You keep putting in that effort and trying and working towards it and not letting hurdles get in your way, basically. So the only way to guarantee you get your full end result as you want it to be, as you're focused on, is to persist. Persist with your affirmations or your routine, whatever. It doesn't have to just be affirming, but usually it is. That's the easiest way to do it. A visual, whatever other method you prefer, just you persist in that every day. You be as consistent as you can to saturate the mind, and you do that until it's a fact in your physical reality. So that kind of summarizes everything today, step by step. I think I really delved into this. I'm quite proud of myself. I think it was a very informative video. I do hope you guys found it useful and helpful. I'd love to hear your feedback, your comments below. I love to hear from you guys and see that you actually get inspired and are able to build on improving your lives as you want them to be from watching my videos. That's the best result ever. So do leave your feedback, do thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, and I will see you next time.